Composite Flight 92 Echo, contact Galveston Tower on 126.05.
126.05, 92 Echo, thanks.
My name is Dean Woods, and I'm a volunteer pilot for Pilots for Patients. Our mission today is a young lady who needs transportation to Houston. We're getting ready to load up when the patient gets here, and I'll pre-flight the plane and get her situated, and then we'll take off. Come join us. Well, I've been retired for 5 years now, retired in 2014 from CenterPoint Energy, where I moved back in '97 from Shreveport, Louisiana. And since then, I've been flying and playing golf and doing a lot of babysitting and just spending time with the family and enjoying myself. Retirement's a pretty good gig. My understanding, the normal drive time from Monroe to Houston is around 7 or 8 hours. So this is a way for patients to avoid that long and tedious journey by car. And this way they can get to Houston for free, basically, and avoid having to deal with all those transportation issues when they're going through chemotherapy or testing and not feeling too great. You know, this is a way for them to really experience a much better transition from either home to treatment or from treatment back home. So I've been flying since 2011 and accumulated about 900 hours. I've had this Cessna 182 for 6 years, and it has most of my hours are in this plane. This is primarily the plane I fly, and it's a very nice, comfortable cruising plane. Well, I guess my first flight in my life was when I was like 10 or 11 years old with my cousin, who was a KC-97 pilot in Vietnam, and he took me up in a T-6. A World War II trainer. So I wanted to be a pilot pretty much all my life. I went to Louisiana Tech, and I had always planned on getting my license and flying during my life. But then I got married and started having kids, and one thing after another kept me from pursuing an actual pilot license. So I flew off and on with friends and learned a little bit about flying. And when I turned 60, on my 60th birthday, I was riding my motorcycle around the area of Cleveland, Texas. And I pulled in and started talking to the folks there, and there was a young man giving lessons that day. So I took my first official lesson there at Cleveland in 2011 when I turned 60. And within a few months, I got my license and have been flying ever since.
So we're cruising at 4,500 feet. It's a nice, beautiful day, cool. Kavu, you know, clear ceiling and visibility unlimited. George Bush Sr.'s favorite acronym. We're flying around 130 miles an hour with a little bit of a headwind. Should arrive in Ellington around 12:30, 12:40. It's a beautiful day to fly.
So Pilots for Patients has been around several years now. The pilots all volunteer their time and their plane and their fuel, and as just a mission, as a ministry to help people who are suffering from various diseases, primarily cancer. It's just an opportunity for us to use our airplanes that we enjoy flying to help somebody. It's really a joy for us to spend the time in the airplane with the patients and get to know them and hear about their lives and see the strength that they show as they are dealing with things that we haven't had to deal with, thankfully, in our personal lives. So it's just a real joy to be around them and to gain strength from them.